Tak. Já to budu se trošku přenastavit. Tak, neby. No tak. Já to budu muset celý perskipovat zase tady tu část. No tak to je... Tady jsou sobě staknutý nohy. Tak se omlouvám, ale já jsem fakt nevěděl, že prostě se mi to jako sekne a budu to muset dělat celý znova. Ale teď už mi to sebete tak 5-10 minut, bych řekl. Tak, ještě se tady vyspím. Zase. To je docela divný, že jsem ještě nezapnul bot. Uvidíme. Tak, tady to vskapuju teda. No, že tady to už jsme teďka vyjeli, tak... To, jestli se mi to sekne znova, tak budu fakt smutný. No tak. Už jsem nezapnul konečně i bot. To je strašný perk, ten sadist. Že nemá meč, tyjo. Co to bylo teďka? Já jsem se teďka teleportoval. Kouknu, jestli tady má zase něco za 1000. Au. Aha, ne tady, vzadu. Tak ho zeptá a já samozřejmě vyutím ten zbytek. Tady to by mělo mít ty drahé věci. Jo. Aspoň tu helmu. Tuček mi to nemohl udělat, protože teď jsem jako jednou zásob dělat celý znova zbytečně. Tak, ale hnedka po tady tom tak půjdu do těch ratejí a zkusím udělat ten turnaj. Takže tam vyjde. Tak, co máš u svety? Nic zajímavého, ale něco za 1000 a víc. Jo, tady ten má 9. Čekat, mi to nějak se skočilo. Tak jo. Okay. Jo, všechny jsem chtěl říct, že jí kouzne fou teda, doufám, že se tady bude líbit a jsem se chtěl zeptat, že jak se máš dneska. Abych se taky popovídal. OK, tak ten umřel docela rychle. Ale docela mi dává tady ten, nevím. Jo, stamina, tak počkat. Tam je docela dost velkou výdrž, to si budem. Až to je na toho, to není moc velkou neměl. To mám za 900, tak to vezmu. Takže já se tady trošku sekám na těch postavách. Jak to je moc, tak se to trošku buguje. Tak, to jsou všichni. Aha, ještě tak tam. Jo, s tím byl jenom omráčený, já jsem říkal prostě, jak to ženenou. Ten někdo vstal a byl jako plný životy. Tak, kdyby. A tady to zase skipnu. Jakož jsme to už viděli minule. Nebo minule před chvilkou. Tak, můžu přeskočit.
What will you do now?
Yeah. Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. Ah, there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Já pojedeme trošku napřed. Abych ho pořád musel dojíždět, tak ho předeženu a počkám, než dojede mě. Tak.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
Jo, jako to je fakt, že prostě jen zase na koválře, tak prostě během pár týdnů se vyhrabe na nejdůležitější postavu, jakože v té jejich družině, co tam mají.
I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
What do you think? Will Toff keep his word?
Nevím. Tak tady to už taky teda skipnu. No já chvilku počkám, než to jsem se teda o něco níž a pak to přeskočím. Já jsem se všiml moc rád, že jsem tady s váma mohl zahrát a moc jsem se toho využil. Takže vám všem děkuji, co tady se mnou byli a co tady se mnou ještě teďka jsou. Určitě se pak ještě zopakujeme teda s tím dubbingem, jak jsem říkal. Tak teďka zkusím teda skipnout. Doufám, že to půjde. Jo, nevyjde to.
Doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Emma. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go. Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Tak. Tak, jsme to uložilo. Kam mám teďka jít? Jo, až tamhle. Je. Tak, moment. Teď už to půjde. Takže takhle odsud to je kratší cesta.
Oh, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right.
Já to vidím v tom až teďka, ale ten Jan Vtáček, on vypadá jako ten krasoň ze Shreka. Když se tak usměje, tak já v tom vždycky vidím. Kdyby měl ještě trošku delší vlasy a víc zosran, tak... No jestli to připadá mě, ale...
And this is my son, Henry. I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What you're saying, Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, Your Graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
so now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best.
Tak. Už je divný, jak to je nosím to se s otcem.
Can't wait.
Tak je jako fakt zvláštní.
These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Może asi ne. To je všechno.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Jo, no nic k němu.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, uncle.
No, za tam jdu taky ty nečkrtení.
Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
OK. Či to nejde otevřít? Já jsem tady trošku zamotaný. Jo. Tak. Já si teďka přehlásím do toho, to je ne. Ale nevím, za kam mám teda jít. No, ještě povídám s tím táčkem teda. Až pak tam zajedu.
So, can we set off now, Henry? There was one... I see. We'll go... Very well. We'll meet up there as...
Tak, moment, teďka... Hledám. Yes, bože. Pardon, jsem říkal, mám se tady blbě posunul. Tak, jídlo mám. Jo, jídlo mám. Tady ten turnej. Zkusím posunout trošku. Tak. To by někdo měl... Jo, ty. Už to vidím.
God bless you.
I'd like to enroll in...
You'll have to wait a few days until Sir Hanush announces another one. Come then, and
Yeah.
Can I wait here?
By all means. You can stay at the castle, or you can stay here until the next tourney for low rent. You'll get bed and board.
Sounds good.
God be with you.
Zkus to posunout, jestli třeba nezačne takhle v těch 10 nebo tak. Moment, takhle.
I'd like to enroll.
You'll have to wait a few days until... Good luck to you.
Nevadí. Tak. Se podívám. Šel jsem. Když mi to půjde. Hele. Já se něj můžu i vsadit na ten turnaj, toho menáře. Takže se na sebe i vsadím. A uvidím, jak to půjde. Někde on je vůbec tady.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little...
Mám hodil držku. Tak nejdřív.
I hear you're a...
So,
I'd like to...
first you have to have...
Well,
Dobře.
I'm interested in...
Of course you are.
What can I bet on?
Let's keep it simple. You can bet on yourself to win the whole tournament. If you reckon you're up to it. Not if you lose, you forfeit your wager. But if you win, you'll get double back from me, on top of the prize money from Sir Hanush. That's a fair wager, ain't it?
Alright, why the hell not?
I'm glad to hear.
Kolik se můžu vsadit, mě zajímá. Já můžu vsadit, jakože... Já jsem se koukal, tak nahoře jsem měl těch 63 000, tak...
A nice little...
Tak, já musím počkat, než ten turnaj začne, takže... Já to počkám do rána dalšího. Když já tam můžu sníst ty housky, jo. Tak tady to se nikdy nevšiml, že tady je teplhova. Když taky po těch 100 hodinách zjistíte, že to je vlastně bedna. Takže nemyslím tady tu, ale jako ten čuplík. Ještě trošku posunu. Jo, je tam. Tak. Jít za tebou? Ne. To taky ne. Tak ještě počkáme, jestli to nevyleze. Aha, já jsem říkal, jak se tady můžu sednout. A už to vidím. Tak.
The Lord be praised. I'd like to enroll. Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. And don't forget to bring 3 score.
Jo, tak musím počkat, než on se sedne. A teďka už můžu.
I'd like to enroll in. Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to.
Teď jsme na nádvoří hybničů. On se mi dělal humoresky. Tak znova.
I'd like. Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. And don't forget to bring 3 score. Good luck to you.
Tak moment. Zkusím dát to. To je z těch 8 něco. Ty jo, ale... No tak, teď je ráno a ty to tady máš zapisovat. Když mi tady i vyskočilo ten quest. Když mi někoho prostě kričí v břiše. To ale už mě začínáš trošku štvát. Že mi ten quest vyskočil teďka, takže musím jít teď. Jestli nepůjde ani teďka, no tak přeskočím celý ten den teda. Dobře, tak zítra teda. No to mi zase úplně všechno klasné. Moment, podívám se, jestli nemůžu si vylepšit tu jednu věc. To musím jít tady, tak to nic. Fajn, tak to děláme jinak, když to nejde. Tak já přijdu zítra ráno tam. No když to půjde, tak půjdu do těch Přibyslavic. Já už chci ten turnaj, tak... A už jdu ven. Počkám tu chvilku do toho rána. kam sem. Tak. Jo, nevíte, už nejsem jako přihlášený, tak nice. Kolik mám jídlo? 70, tak to se ještě najím. Já teďka musím počkat, než ten vyleze ven. Tak. Teraz začnu mít fakt hlad. Ale pojď už ven. Já to ještě posunu.
Welcome to the renowned Rate Tournament! Greetings.
I'd like to enroll...
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. So,
Of course.
what's your name?
I'm Henry, from Scallas.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Tak, přemýšlel se dlouhý meč, nebo krátký se štítem. A tady ten je vždycky takový jednodušší. Že já jsem s tím dlouhým nebojoval, tak nevím úplně, jak bych to dal.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Scallas from the company of Rate Kobla.
Co to mám na sobě?
His adversary will be Pavel Kolrobak from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Počkej. Než začneme, tak se potřebuji podívat.
This very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Moment. Dobře, tak jsem se chtěl podívat do inventáře. Že, co to mám koupit za zbroj, mě zajímá. That's it. Tak. Staminka. A je to. Ten nebyl docela v pohodě. Co to je teďka? No.
The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Fuck it!
To mě bolelo docela. Nice. Současně se mi doplní stamina. Nice. Máme to. Myslím, že teďka mluví ještě třetí kolo.
The first combatant will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Ratsay Kubla. And he will face Thaddeus, commander of the guard at Talmberg. Welcome our warriors.
No, tak ještě řekni, čem bojovat. Tak.
Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
No to je takový víc agresivní, se mi zdá.
Jesus Christ!
Oh. Pojď. To je pěkně, mi dal teďka. Au, pojde.
Curse it!
Tak. To byl kousek.
Given up already.
To můžu všiknout. Bože, počkej. Nevím. Tak budeme mít druhý, ale já doufám, že nebudeme mít nějakou blbost, třeba jako sekeru. Když se sekerou to úplně neumím. Jo, taky meč a štít, tak nice. Jo, tesák. Au. Jo, ale nemusím teďka taky udělat nějaké pěkný útok spíš.
What's up? Shit yourself.
Louskáček. A jak to, že to... Louskáček ho má úplně vypnout. Ano, nic. Vy. To už nejde dobrý. To já jsem to bloknul. Au. Jau, tak toho se bolelo docela dost.
Go ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it. Shit!
No jak to, že to vždycky hraje on? No to, to je hra také já dobře začal, no. Tak přesně. Že po ní se dá takhle hezky, jako když to hraju, tak ho můžu pěkně hezky zaútočit. Takhle. Dobrý. Takhle, to je dobrá taktika. Když jako nemá jakože už potom couvat, tak... Jo, to je to vždycky na... Takhle, 3 pěkýníky a z každé máte 2 kola. Nebo když to je 1-1, tak 3 kola myslím. No jakože další, jakože kola.
From the company of welcome our warriors.
Vždycky začínáme s tím, co se vybere já, pak ta sbírání, co se vybere on. Jasný.
Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
To asi to hrál on, no. Tak to bylo rychlý. To bylo rychlejší, než jsem čekal. A díky všem, jo, za podporu. Ježiši, dlouhý meč, no tak to bude komedie. S čím už člověk musí víc umět, no. S tím štítem se blokuje jako je lehce, ale s tím úplně ne. No tak, musím taky. Musím to jednou já. Nebyl nejsi slaboch přece, no tak. Okay. Tak mi to škoda, ale to nebudu kecat. To dnes dobře vyhraju, no to. Budu se to vyhrát na tu taktiku. Že uchyt vždycky k němu a... Koho vždycky neotočím. Jo, tak tomu trošku i bloknu. OK. Dobrý, mám to. A nebo jsem se vůbec jistý, jestli to zvládnu.
To Sir Hanush of Lipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kobila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
Tak, se to vyzvednout. No, musím čekat, že to sejde.
You did it in the end, Henry. No doubt you're well satisfied.
I certainly am, my lord.
Take care.
Tak, jak na tom jsou ty rukavice? Tady. Jo, jsou lepší, tak to se vezmu. Tak a mi být další, ne? Si myslím.
You'll have to wait a few days.
Ne, já jsem se překlikal se. Tak. A teďka... Než bude ten další, tak se zajedu. Jsem nahoru, nebo chat. Takže ten úkol tam nemám. Jo. Tak tam teďka zajedu nahoru. Tak, nevím. Jo, to bych ještě musel něco vidět. Smokojně. Si to bude mnohem jednodušší. To jedu dobře vůbec? Nejedu, no já jsem říkal. No tak. Stejně zde běhnu. Jo, teď už je to dobře. Dobře. Teďka jak načítá.
So, it's all...
Boys, who are you? You've no business.
I'm Henry, and I was expecting to find you here.
What? How could you?
Sir Divish's locator went missing around these parts.
Well, it seems like he's all out of luck, don't it? Divish ought to send someone better than you to parley.
He didn't send me to parley, he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? There's plenty of us, and you're on your own. So I'd think twice about how you're gonna deal with that.
Let him go, right now. Or you can stay here and feed the crows, like the rabble who were here before you.
All right. No need to be hasty, eh? Well, we'll be on our way then. Quietly. That fella's in the tent over there.
Nice. V jakém stanu? Či tady? Ne, to jsou jabka. To je tady v tom. O tom asi nic moc nebude, ale no i když tohle to má nějakou cenu. Tohle taky. No je to špatný. Dobře, ale tohle je špatný, to co mají. Takže ty staty. Tak. Ale když ještě rozvážu, tak se tady odemknu.
Goodman, help me. I'm tied up here.
Thank you. My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Belek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived, and so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Although I won't see much in the dark. I'll have to spend the night. Though I doubt I'll get a wink of sleep after what happened. You sure there are no more bandits around?
You've nothing to worry about, unless you're afraid of hares.
Well, come to me after dawn and we'll look the place over together. I'll explain everything to you.
All right. Good night.
Tak. Já přeskočím někam sem. A kde ten čouda? A to už potřebovat nebudu. Ne. Tak. Já kam šel vůbec? Přetížený jsem. Lepší.
Here I am.
Excellent. We can start inspecting the area right away to see what can be built where. Shall we get to it then?
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
Jsem našel nějakou divnou zbraň. No, s garanta je to, no. Bez toho, jo. Jasný.
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Okay.
The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
Víš, kam až to jdeš? No a to teďka ještě jako stopnu. Jakože já jsem musel říct něco malého k jídlu aspoň a odskočit si, takže za 5 minut jsem zpátky. Tak, co zpátky. Já jsem nakonec vzal nějaký sušenky, co jsem našel dole. Tak a můžeme pokračovat. Já se ještě omlouvám, jestli někdo něco psal do chatu. Tak já jsem měl vypnutý na telefonu, takže mi to klidně můžete napsat znova.
There's quite a lot of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here. Main approach road and stream. This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source.
Tak. Okej, co dál?
Supplies and trade will flow through here. I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere.
Hey,
Kam to zase jde?
Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream. Lots of space here.
To vidím, že to bude hodně místa.
There's a well here already. All the better. space, clean water, close to the village green. Good site for an inn. That's that then. The most essential surveying is done.
Tak, okej.
Good day to you. So, Master Locator.
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it, which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Oh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long. My lord, welcome to Přibyslavicemi.
No, aspoň, že jdu se takhle čekat. Takhle hnedka navazuje.
After all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self. But at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir.
Tak,
They didn't look all that tough, so I put a bit of pressure on them and they took to their heels.
You were outnumbered and you scared them off?
Nah, they were greenhorns. I think they may have been a bit intimidated by me.
Let's hope they don't try anything like that again.
I'm quite sure they won't, sir.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Přibyslavicemi in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Přibyslavicemi may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid! Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should
no, nejde to. Vždycky nějak skipuju, to je.
A splendid solution, sir. But now it seems there will be...
We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of... When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need... And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim. If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a... to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Přibyslavicemi in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honor. Thank you.
You will
On co
oversee
jiný
the
zabral
initial
srdce.
renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean... Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Ratay bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will...
Okay.
I'm sure you won't disappoint. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg.
No, takže tady už počkej, že se loučí, tak nic. Když já musím jít zase do Ratay a zase zpátky. Yeah. Cože? To tam bezky nemohl dát sám, jako to vyskinu. Když tam jako, když jde kolem, no kolem. Bude to mít blíž než já takhle. než kam to jdu vlastně, já jsem stupid. To za to, že mu ze svých peněz postavím celou vesnici, nebo tak jako město bych to řekl spíš. Tak budu mít mění to jenom na 5 let, jako. To se posral, ne? Chtěl jsme tak na 20. Aha, to je 4. Tak. Nějak, než tam dojde a vyhlásí to. Jsem mezi nám ještě tu sušenko další.
Are permitted to move to the hamlet of Přibyslavicemi to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Přibyslavicemi lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Přibyslavicemi and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
Tak, a teď už můžu do těch Přibysslavic. No a počkám, než se mi ten úkol tam ukáže. Tak. Co to je to? Jo. No, tak už můžu nahoru. Sláva. To kolik tady je? Jako to vypadá docela dobře. Řekněme, až to tady dostavím. To bude potom hodně pěkný.
Yeah.
Ježiš, ty se ještě musíš sednout, tak jo.
Welcome back.
Well,
then allow me to congratulate.
First, I'll
As it happens, I already saw to a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from retire.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
What about the workers' wages and buying?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. It reminds me, there's the matter of... Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is in
I see.
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
Well, as you said yourself, it's just a continuation of your work for Sir Divish, so I see no reason to change the conditions now.
Even though it's much more work and responsibility.
All right. This amount ought to correspond to your work.
It seems we understand each other.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides...
that's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with.
I want to
Každém to je to.
Certainly.
Ne, počkat. On to je všechno vlastně tady na tom, na té knize a tenhle přehlednější. No, takže. Nejdřív, ale ještě musím vyspat. A pak budeme stavět.
How dare you sleep in someone else's bed? Get lost!
Tak ne, tak se nevyspím.
Hey.
Když tam dám, to je to. Že bych se zbavil takových věcí. Mě zajímá, když se takhle otevřu. Ukáž. Ne, tak ne, tak. Já jsem zkusil, jestli náhodou se to nebude počítat jako peníze. Dneska jsem, že ne. Tak. Kde mám peníze? Tady. Jako... To bude vždycky jako pomalu, jo. No tak... No, trošku se to zrychluje. Co mi zdá, aspoň teda. A tam prostě nechce dát víc, než je třeba, takže... Takže tak, no. No, tak dám tam nějakých těch 50. No, možná takhle, už se sky nebudu nějak štvát. Tak. Je, pardon. Já jsem takhle nepřijel, mám přes něco, co nechtěl. Proč to... Ne, já jsem prostě řekl, že to mám migrat čipkama. Takže... Ne. Jo, to je postavený, ok. OK. Tak. Teďka... Poslední, že se teda je to. Jak to tak viděl teda? Asi... Ještě moment. Když já se vlastně bez toho nepohnu, no tak postavíme.
Good choice. Come with me.
Moment, někdo mi volá, tak mi dejte chvilku.
We're going to build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff.
That rickety old...
Very well. So they don't bot...
Tak jsem zpátky, já se omlouvám, ale zjistil jsem, že učitelka po nás chce, aby jsme, až půjdeme k té maturitě, donesli nějaký třeba chlebíčka a podobně. A úplně jako, tak to je moc hezký, že nám to říká takhle jako chvilku předtím. Jo. Tak, no já se vednou sluchátka. Že to musíš oběhnout odsaď. Proč to nevzal spodem? Ježiš. Tohle je trošku annoying, že vždycky musí počkat, než on tam doběhne. Ale jak co?
We're going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again. We've still got the means. We'll get...
Tak.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
I'd like to build the
Right. That should do it.
No.
We're going to build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've got what we need.
Konečku zase srovnat, tak. No, vlastně to budu mít všechno vevnitř. To mám já svoji postavu, jako. To je 37 000. To je se, no. Tak. Co tu máme dál? Co tady? Hospoda. No ten kámen a obilí budeme potřebovat nějak získat. Ale nevím, jak se tady dělá už. Tak moment. Kde seš? Třeba lidským blbečkem, kde se na ty materiály. Zase někam odskočil. A už jsem kam. Tak, kam teď? Ach jo. On má být, no se zaseknul, zvyklý. On má být vždycky tady poblíž, ale to vždycky nevím. No tak teď už tady sedí dobře. Tak, au.
Could you explain?
Nothing, actually. So? Let's see. You're still far from having the income you need to make the... You'll need to get the tradesmen working better and creating... The church is still in ruins. We're on the right track, but we haven't reached the end yet.
All right, I'll get started. I want to build something.
Certainly, Master.
I'd rather not do.
No a já nevím, kam mám kvůli tomu jít. Tak nevím, za to je to, ale tak... Já nevím, se úplně chci dávat. Čekat. Je 11 000, no tak. Potřebuju... No, to je fakt. Co blbý. No nic, no už je docela dost hodin. Takže už stejně budu muset jít. Ale budu zase pokračovat zítra. Takže děkuji všem, co to dneska bylo. Dneska to bylo fakt delší. Tak vám všem teda moc děkuji. Uvidíme se spolu zítra a přeju hezký zbytek dne vám všem.